Right, looking to Harley Reid's West Coast for 2024.
No, don't need to put any more pressure on the kids.
It feels like it feels like that's the only thing that's happening at West Coast this year, apparently. But
it's going to be relentless.
Yeah, it is quite exciting. But yeah, a lot of pressure on the number 1 draft pick. But as a whole, they've got Port in round 1 away. Where are they sitting at the moment? A few injuries as well.
Yeah, hasn't really been any more fortunate for them on the injury front. Liam Ryan misses the start of the season. Sounds like Dom Sheed probably will. Elijah Hewitt will. Clay Hall lucky to avoid a serious injury, but still annoying for a kid who had put together such a good preseason and was probably in a round 1 selection frame. Jai Carley still recovering from a knee injury, ACL injury last year, but looks like he's progressing quite nicely, which is good for them. So yeah, they'll miss a few for that Port game. Not to add on top to the Reid conversation, but the thought of him lining up on Jason Horne-Francis round 1, Horne-Francis half forward, Reid half back. God, I'd love to see that. Even Reid on the weekend on Ruben Jimby just floored him.
And Jimby is looking massive.
Yeah, he's like,
and he just shrugs him off like nothing.
I feel like maybe not expectation, but what a lot of people think Harley Reid could do this year, I feel like Jimby will surpass that. Or will do, but even more. Like, yes, he's got a extra season under his belt, but he's going to be a monster for them. Yeah, and it's going to be so exciting to see those two together. Elijah Hewitt when he comes back in, even guys like Noah Long, Brady Hoff. We've got some nice pieces, and that's when you go to the draft, you certainly hope to. It's just going to be who's on the field for them this year, what the system looks like, and what we're going to be seeing that's going to make us think, all right, cool. The last couple of seasons of the draft and have been pretty strong. On the field hasn't been. So what's going to make us change our mind about West Coast this year? Mm-hmm. Looking forward, we're not expecting them to probably even leave the bottom 2. And maybe a lot of people tipping them to be wooden spoon, but what is it that we're going to see this year that's going to make us think, all right, cool, they're on the right track? Yeah. Because it can very easily be another sour season for them. Yeah. And like Justin Longmuir, Adam Simpson might have the first 10 rounds to be pressing his case to stay in the role. He's contracted, for another year beyond this year, but I don't think West Coast, we were waiting around too long. This time around.
Yeah, I think they could take a couple of scalps this year, but just being at home for half the year. So yeah, interesting one.
I feel like it gets forgotten that they beat GWS last year.
Yeah.
It was round 2 and GWS didn't start the year well, but I don't think GWS were really missing a heap of players. They were coming off a really brutal, I think it was that same week, the week before, when they played Adelaide up in Sydney in like 35-degree heat or something. And it was a really tough contest. So like there was that played a part for sure, but it was, West Coast coming off a game as well. And it was a tough game, but it does get forgotten. So look, they've got games against Freo and Adelaide. It's pracky games, get a few more minutes. And just hopefully everyone can get through unscathed. I think it's going to be kind of important over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.